everybody and welcome back to, oh surprise surprise, Clean Canyon. Yep, you read correctly, we are back in Clean Canyon. I know it's been a while, and this episode is very different in a lot of senses. Like first of all, this thing I'm going to build here today is something completely off the normal, of the regular things I'm doing, because I had this idea in the plane flying back from Munich to Düsseldorf, and I was like, I don't know why exactly I had this idea. I don't even remember. I believe I was just browsing through one of these in-flight magazine stuff things and I saw something, I don't know, but I just came across this idea, and it just happened that I was like half sleeping, half relaxing in the plane, and in my head this kind of thing came together, and I was like actually doing this the evening after I landed, immediately, just to bring down this idea. And honestly, that was the first very idea, just to build it, to save the idea from my head, but it turned out to work somehow quite good. So in the end I will keep it, and it will be also available as a blueprint. You can get that one from the description down below. I will also upload a POV of this one, just a very short one, like a minute of a video or something, which will also go online today or tomorrow, I don't know. But the blueprint will be available already, so if you want to write that thing on your own, just download it from the workshop and you're good to go. Anyways, this episode I thought is different in a lot of different because of different things, and let's say different again to make it different again. No, just kidding. I want to talk about some things because I feel there has been, I just feel we need to talk, because there has been happening quite a lot recently in kind of the background. Like I think many of you will also have noticed that Planko at the moment is pretty dead. Like honestly, I love this game. I will support the game forever and ever. But to be completely honest with you, I'm not, I'm not naive. I'm not blind. I'm definitely clever enough to understand that Planet Coaster at the moment as a YouTube thing is dead. Like honestly, those guys watching my videos still are the hardcore followers of my channel, and this is brilliant. I love it. I love all of you guys. I love the interaction. I can't thank you enough for being here still and enjoying the content together with me, because still I am enjoying. But to be completely honest with you, from a input-output standpoint, this all doesn't make any sense any longer, which doesn't mean that I'm going to stop because of this. It's just ridiculous to talk about, but sometimes you just need to start thinking about things. And in this episode I will be completely honest with you, and I'm so sorry that I'm not going to tell too much about what's going on in the background, but you can definitely tell from the footage what I'm doing over there. But if not, just give me a little hint. This will be a triple launched coaster, though I'm building this one time, then I will copy that over 3 times to make it a perfect triangle, and the triangle will also be a big element of the theming around it, which won't be too heavy, but yeah, just to mention it once. But now back to the point, and this episode will be more like a podcast for you guys as well, and I would love it if you could just listen to it to understand a little bit better what's going on and what might be going on in the future, or what might not be going on in the future. But back to the point, the input-output is quite ridiculous, to be honest. Like if you take this video for example, this is like a close to 20 minutes, because I didn't when I wasn't too crazy with the speeding of the video. It's just 7 times, not as usual 9 or 10 times, but still it took me like nearly 3 hours to build in this park, and then recording and recording the commentary, fitting it all together, see that every sound is perfectly fitted underneath the video, and also see that the recording is fine, because recently I had some problem with the microphone. So up to the point where this video is going online, with the description, with the thumbnail, with the right tags and stuff, I will have put above 6 to 8 hours into this kind of video. Maybe 6, 8 is maybe a little bit too much, but 6 hours is a good point. And take 3 hours of this away, because gaming for me, or playing the game while recording it, is not, it doesn't matter. I just play because I love the game. But you have to see that I do this all next to my normal job, next to preparing for my marriage in August, next to writing my master's thesis, next to having a social life, actually, next to going to football and stuff. And I know I'm I'm so privileged to do this all. This is not complaining about all the stuff. I do it because I love it. And I'm not feeling too stressed, and I know that there are out there 99% of people in this world having a worse time than I have. So don't get me wrong, it's totally just down to my personal situation, and I'm not complaining about, you know, putting that much time into it, because I've chosen it myself, right? So if I don't want to, I could stop. And actually, this is the point. I was like the first time ever considering to stop with YouTube. Not forever, but maybe to make a break or something. And not because I'm not enjoying it. That would be totally the wrong thing. I'm still enjoying it a lot. I'm always so curious when a video is going live to see the comments and stuff. But that's the point again, right? And when I did all the changes at the beginning of the year, I was really having a good time, and I was really optimistic that this will all pay off. And somehow it did for a while. But now, as Planko is going to such a deep valley, and hopefully we will get an update in the near future, I don't know. This will pop up things a little bit better. But if this update doesn't provide anything that will make the game long life a little bit better, I'm fearing that the little hump we will get to have then, or the little peak, will just last for 2 or 3 weeks, and then it's gone again. But what I love about YouTube is, and I already explained that in my Discord, so for those of you who are in my Discord, they will potentially know it already. I'm not that, you know, I don't watch too much of what the count of views is or whatsoever, or you know, subs or whatsoever. For me, the key value, like the KPI for me, is the interaction. That means, yeah, not even likes, but, you know, comments and reactions. And I don't mean just, I'm just not talking about only the YouTube comments. I'm also talking about the comments on Twitter, in my Discord, and everywhere. Like, really talking about the stuff, right? Like, take for example Surviving Mars. Like, there were people telling me, well, it's a tiny little boring, could you make it a little more energetic, and also, yeah, it's been a little bit slow, and you know. So what I did is I started over trying to consider this feedback, and I got a lot better feedback than in the next episode. In brackets, if my voice would have been not that, yeah, destroyed because I did something wrong while recording it. Anyways, so sorry. And sorry, by the way, if there are some cuts in the commentary. I don't know why, but I have to drink so much, and I can't really talk for more than 5 minutes without having a bad scratch in my throat. So yeah. Anyways, I just wanted to mention if there are some strange cuts in the commentary. Back to the point. This all taken together just brought me to a point where I was really thinking about if this all makes still sense for me, because my key value, as I said, is not really there. Like, for example, I believe it was like about 10 videos in the last 2 weeks, and I had about 20 comments in total. Or maybe 25, I'm not quite sure, but something about this. And I know that you guys, you don't need to comment, right? And there are so many people. I also got so lovely messages in private. There are so many people out there who don't comment and who are like the silent viewers, which is totally fine. I do it myself in various channels, so it's totally fine. But there are some numbers at YouTube which are hinting you if your content is doing right or not. And if just only 1% of the views would lead into, or let's say 0.5% of the views would lead into comments, that would be totally enough. But for me, like, having a video which is approx to 3k views and having less than 10 comments, guys, something is wrong. Like honestly, there is something wrong, and I want to fix that, and I don't know how, because I already went into putting questions and stuff in videos. I went into reading out comments and so on, and to a certain, at a certain point, you just come to the point that you really do think about yourself, and you reflect yourself, and you just ask if it's you that is the problem, if it's the system. Always blame the system. No, I'm just kidding, but you know, maybe it's something about me personally, right? Which is not bad, right? I mean, feel free to like whatever you want, and you're a free person. And for me, I've reached everything I could even believe in terms of YouTube. I've met so many great people. I made actual friends out of it. I have great connections to some great developers and stuff. For me this is great, but this all doesn't count much if you guys out there, and you're the core of everything, right? You are the driver of my YouTube stuff. You are the persons watching my videos, and not in terms of money. Shit the money, I don't need it that much because I work at a full-time job and I earn money. Not too much, but it's fine. I can survive, right? I'm not making a living out of it. So down to this all is down to you. You are the core driver of everything, and if you are not kind of involved, it doesn't pay off too much for me, to be honest. Like I could, just drop my views down to 500 or whatsoever. If I get 50 comments out of this, bam, I'll take it, right? I mean, it doesn't work like that, because if we had 50 comments on a video, it supposedly had more views, because YouTube takes comments as a very high indicator to rank videos. So just for example, if I upload a video and have 0 comments, my tagging and stuff can be so good, but it won't be ranked high because there's less interaction, and YouTube, the algorithm, thinks it's not worth sharing, so it won't be ranked high in the sub boxes or in the trends of other people. So if you have other videos then that have like a lot of comments, they will be ranked higher automatically. Because YouTube, the algorithm again, thinks, okay, there is something in which is worth sharing, so put it higher. And this all works together, right? So if I don't have much views, I won't have much comments. But the other way around, it's kind of the same. If I don't have enough comments, I won't ever have enough views, or enough is the wrong word. I won't have many views. That's basically it. So yeah, altogether, it's kind of hard at the moment. I also put down a wall of text in my Discord, where I was explaining that I am considering to basically stop for a while. To be completely honest with you, after I've written the text, I really was considering it, and once I was recording some more videos and cutting some more videos, I just noticed it's just not possible. I won't stop because I can't. I just love it too much. I love editing videos. I honestly, when I started with YouTube, just look or just watch my very first videos, I was sucking at making videos, guys. I was bad. I was really bad. The commentary was bad, like way worse than today. The overall video quality was bad. Like everything was bad. My first trailers I cut, like my first cinematic videos, they look like garbage. Honestly, they look like garbage. But from back then, I was happy with them because I couldn't do it better. I just had no idea. And today, I'm pretty solid at editing videos, I guess. The only, the only issue is I don't have that much time, because cutting a great video takes time. It takes a lot of time. And if you take, for example, my video, which I think is one of my best still, the remake of the trailer, like I remade the trailer of Planet Coaster, the reveal trailer, in-game, and I edited this in post-production. That took, I don't know, like weeks, honestly. That was really, but you know what? I learned a lot while doing it. I learned so many things while doing it. I learned how to chroma key. I learned how to work with different things in the video editing software and stuff like that. And I'm learning each and every day. I'm learning while building Planet Coaster. I'm learning about stuff like architecture. While playing in general, I learn about time management, to be honest, because I just don't have that much time. But I think I'm quite good at time management. So yeah, I learned so much stuff that I don't want to quit. Full stop. But what will be changing is, and now after 14 or 15 minutes of introduction, why this all needs to be discussed today and why I can't talk too much about what's going on in the video, is basically, now there's the thing, and this video is the perfect example for what I'm going to do. Like, I think that for Planet Coaster at least, having 3 series at the moment and having a kind of on hold collab with Youthris, who's also facing much time issues. I would just basically time issues. I would think it's not that, but I have no idea, guys, when we can bring it back. I have no idea. Anyways, the thing is, I think for Planko having 3 series is just way too much, and I don't want to drop them like, yeah, goodbye, we will never see each other again, see you then, bye bye. That's not the thing I want to do. I want to keep Camel Kingdom as the main series. Camel Kingdom is basically the thing I can deliver each Saturday, I will be able to do this, full stop. But everything else, like Clean Canyon, I'll be back at streaming today, honestly. While you're watching this video, I am potentially already online, or maybe a little bit later today. But yeah, it will be online. And what? Sorry, I will be online. I'm so sorry. I will be online, and we will keep Clean Canyon as the streaming part. Park. And so this will maintain as a park for streaming, but I'm also going to stream different games. So potentially I'm also going to stream more often now, because this is time management wise, makes a lot of sense. And I have my streaming room finished. The only issue I had until today is that it was too cold. And now as the weather is getting better, I can go and stream more often in the nights. Anyways, yeah, so this will be there. Then we have our coaster park left, and I'm quite sure that I can maintain this one as well. And I will maintain this as one-shot park. I will keep this series alive somehow with the rhythm of 3 if I have time, but anything else with this park will be done in shots. Like if I have an idea for a flat ride, I'll be putting it into this park. If I have an idea for a, I don't know, some kind prop or whatsoever video, I'll put it in that park. You know, I will keep that park because until today there are just coasters in this park, and there's nothing else, just like coasters. And I was already talking about that, what we can do with this park, and I was thinking about a competition, but in all honesty, as I said, the interaction is very low at the moment. I'm not Channel 5 Gaming, I'm not Pew Pew Pew, I don't have that much interaction, so nope, I'm not doing it. I am having this as my experimental park, and everything I want to do as one shot will go in there, like as I said. And this is basically also what I'm going to do. I will do whatever comes to my mind. I will do ride skins, I will do buildings, I will do, I don't know, maybe sometimes just architecture, but I'll spread it. And everything else, guys, will be then in another video explaining a little bit more, but this is already it about this video. So hope you enjoyed this little podcast, Camel podcast thingy, and this triangle triple launch coaster in the background. And you know what, I'm going to record a POV now and put this at the end of this video. So for you guys who have kept until this very point, you are you will get this as a little benefit out of it. And yeah, enjoy your day, have a good one, and leave a comment down below if you want, so I would really appreciate that. Until then, bye bye.